Alright, so I got a new clutch. Gonna show the damage of the old clutch. Come on, here we go. Ready? Grand reveal. Yeah, nice. Material over here. Bam, gone. Scored the flywheel enough that you can feel it with your nail. Yeah, I would assume that would fuck up the flywheel. So the clutch wasn't just replaceable. The pressure plate, no, the pressure plate's not either. It looks a little burnt. So this is a DKM Stage 2 clutch, $1,000. It's rated for like 700 horsepower. And it comes with no warranty at all. This one, $500. It says it's a single mass flywheel. Stock is a dual mass. And it says it's supposed to mimic the feeling of the stock flywheel, because the stock clutch setup on this is very soft, nice, comfort, because it's a luxury car. So this is trying to mimic that. This was hard as fuck. So how I believe it broke, there's normally a plastic pin that goes right here, right? I replaced it when I did my motor swap in March. It's currently October. So this pin holds the fork in place while it moves back and forth. So this pin broke, and that made the fork get stuck. I don't know if it got stuck against the flywheel or what it did, but it put an uneven pressure, causing the clutch to get stuck, and it basically just broke apart. There were chunks everywhere. There's literally, you probably can't really see it, but there's like chunks of clutch right in that hole. There are still pieces like flying around. I think all that's on my hand is just clutch material. It's everywhere. That's all clutch material. Set up that stupid plastic pin. I found this one on Amazon, stainless steel. Boost Monkey. Don't know what that is, but yeah, so we're gonna test this one out. This one has a 600,000 mile warranty. So pretty much this is probably the clutch I will probably be using for the life of this car until I eventually get an S54. It even came with a throwout bearing. The old one didn't. I had to reuse the old throwout bearing. Had to get a new pin because, spring for the clutch fork. And I got all new shifter bushings kit because my shifter like to wobble, like you put it in gear and it still wiggle around. So got everything. Yeah, all new hardware. This one looks a lot smaller. I gotta be honest. It's definitely a lot smaller contact patch, but I'm not making 700 horsepower, so I did not need a stage 2 clutch. I didn't really bother filming it because obviously it's a two-handed job, but stainless steel pin is in. Looks pretty flush. Looks a little beat up because I did have to stick a socket on it. But that's okay because it's probably not going to break. I feel like most of these probably get damaged more by being put in, because you do have to kind of hit it pretty hard with the hammer. But now that it's in, we can get everything else put together. There's like a little tab in here you have to like push in. This should be easy. We're gonna take this little rubber PC thingy out. Probably just stab it and not stab myself again. It's like moving when oh, there we go. All right, so we got this little motherfucker out. And of course we have a replacement, which looks identical. So we should just shove it in. Let's take a look at the damage I did to myself. Can't even see it, can you? It's like a nice cut right there. All because I wanted to play with a screwdriver. Degrees. Just put a little in there, swish it around. Should make this slide in nice and easy now. Got it. This ring comes off. It's gonna be difficult since there's no pin in this one, that the pin in this one has to come out. Yep. Ah, I stabbed myself again! Alright, that came off. Nice and easy. Okay, maybe that's the difference. There's like a thing all squished up in there. Can't even see it in this one. Struggle putting something on. Intelligence 1000. I really came thinking this was going to be easy. Every time we say that, it ends up being a bigger project than it needs to be. Okay, got it. I think this side already has it because it looks like, yeah. Looks like that will fit. And I just need this spring to clip over. Bam. Back piece is on. And now I can change gears. Nice. Okay. So we have our new bushing piece. And this is the part where it doesn't fit. Alright, so stick the rod. Or this is, I don't even know. They're all rods. Got that through. I think I was supposed to do this after the transmission was in the car. Well, I found out while I was struggling, I put it on upside down. So now that I flipped it, it went in nice, and now I can shift. And just to prove how much better this is, now there's like almost no play. This is like the only spot that has a little bit of play when I'm in gear, but usually before it was like literally slopping back and forth and all over the place when it was in gear. But now, nice and crisp. This one still isn't as clicky, but it still is way better than it was before.